What happens when scammers mess with the wrong people on the internet? Some get their entire call center shut down after watching themselves on their own security cameras. And some sit through a 2-hour sales pitch just to walk out with $1,000 of scammer money in their pocket. These are the wildest moments where YouTubers gave scammers exactly what they deserved. And if you want to see what it looks like when 8 scam call centers get raided at the exact same time, stick around till the end.
Nearly 200 people and 3 masterminds were arrested.
Let's start with Duron, who hacked into a scam call center's own security cameras and watched them in real time like a horror movie director. It started the way most of these scams do. A fake printer support website claiming your device has issues that can only be fixed by calling their number.
My printer, for one thing, won't turn off.
The number led to a call center in Mohali, Punjab, 4th floor of Start Edge Tower in the industrial area of Sector 74.
Is located in the industrial area, Sector 74 in Mohali, Punjab.
When the scammers connected to Miradiyun's computer using remote access software, they had no idea his system was set up to flip the connection.
But little did they know that my computer is set up in a way where if someone connects to me, I can connect to them as well.
The second they got in, he got into them, and what he found was gold. Their live CCTV feed. 8 cameras covering every inch of the operation. This wasn't some small-time hustle either. The group called themselves Asoft Tech Solutions, impersonating HP, Epson, and Canon support. They'd tell victims their network was infected with Trojans.
The first one I can see, there's a printer driver installation fail.
Scare them into thinking hackers were on their system, then sell them useless firewall plans for hundreds of dollars. And it worked. Mitten pulled their internal sales sheet and calculated every transaction from January 2nd to December 29th, and the total, nearly $2 million stolen in a single year.
This group stole $1,946,549.
The mastermind behind it all was a guy named Akshay, founder of multiple companies, 40,000 Instagram followers, flying business class to Tokyo and London, shopping at Rolex and Gucci, all funded by stolen money from people trying to fix their printers.
Wow, what a successful person.
Mr. WN mapped out the entire office through the cameras, fingerprint scanners on every door, 8 cameras positioned to cover the call floor, the kitchen, the boss's office, even one outside pointed at the building entrance.
And it's probably there to see if the police is going to pay a visit anytime soon.
He identified every agent by face, found their real names through Skype chats and internal files, even figured out their daily routine. Agents rolling in around 7:50 p.m., dinner break at 1 a.m., out the door by 5 a.m. Then came the fun part. Murren called into the scam line, let them connect to his computer, and pulled up their own live CCTV feed right on screen.
This is you, can you? This is live.
The scammer froze. The entire call center erupted into chaos. Agents sprinting out of their chairs, running to the boss's office, trying to unplug the internet.
Pushak thinks it's smart to unplug the internet, so he tells Vishal to do it.
One guy named Vishal ran to the corner to disconnect the network, but failed, and came back with backup and still failed again. Michazin wasn't done. He started speaking through one agent's computer while she was mid-scam call with a victim.
Come on, speak to me. Why do you scam people, Shabnam? Why do you scam people?
They shut down their cameras, shut down their computers, didn't matter. Merwin logged into their Skype accounts and started calling the managers directly.
How do you feel that I hacked your call center, bro?
He even got Akshay himself on the phone.
Okay, tell me what you need.
Akshay tried to claim they were a legitimate third-party support company. Mirdubyan hit him with recordings of his agents saying, "Hello, this is HP support." Akshay hung up. By the next day, Akshay's Instagram went private. His LinkedIn disappeared. The company account went dark. Every agent's profile locked down. And Mirawana never saw a single one of them online again. All the evidence, locations, real names, payment processors, US-based LLCs, was reported to the FBI with the help of the AVA outreach group. The top scammer on the team, Vishal, had personally scammed over 200 people in 1 year, and when Mirdubyan confronted him about it, he didn't seem too proud. Now Mirdubyan showed scammers their own cameras, but Nanobaiter, he infiltrated 3 call centers in the same city and nuked all of them with 10,000 viruses in a single operation. It started with an old lady named Rachel. Scammers sent her a fake McAfee email claiming there was a $200 charge on her account.
It says response dramatically deposit
When she called to dispute it, they got on her computer, secretly changed her refund amount to $20,000, then showed her a spoofed bank page making it look like she'd accidentally sent herself the extra money. Their plan was to convince her it was her mistake, guilt her into withdrawing $19,000 in cash and mailing it straight to them.
You will have to send us back, okay?
How do I do that?
But Nanobaiter was already inside their system watching the whole thing. He called Rachel directly. Rachel didn't lose a single dollar. Her granddaughter got on the phone, confirmed everything was safe, and that was that. But saving one person wasn't enough. These scammers had been doing this to hundreds of victims, so Nanobaiter went on the offensive. He social engineered his way into the first scammer's computer, reversed the remote connection, and gained access to their CCTV cameras. Then he repeated the attack on 2 more call centers, all located within blocks of each other in Noida, India. Then he got lucky. The boss showed up, a guy named Akshay, owner of 2 companies, Arvada Technologies and MaxWeb Solutions, that had merged into one massive scam operation. He made one critical mistake. He plugged his personal laptop into the office network that Nanobaiter had already infected days earlier. That one connection gave Nanobaiter access to everything: phone systems, live scam calls, thousands of recorded calls, victim spreadsheets, financial records, bank accounts. The entire operation laid bare, and the results of all this scam baiting, it actually works. 3 of Nanobaiter's friends, Knight from Scammer Payback, Sven from How to Delete, and Midnight SB, traveled to India and visited a call center Nanobaiter had previously destroyed. Lights off, nobody home, completely shut down. Proof that these videos aren't just entertainment. They cost scammers real money and save real victims. Now it was time for the grand finale. Nanobaiter's friend Mo built a custom package that downloads 10,000 viruses from a server in Mumbai straight onto the scammer's computer. One command: total destruction. Nanobaiter called into the scam line one final time and got a scammer on the phone.
Do you think I can destroy your computer?
How?
Boom. The scammer's screen went black.
What happened to your computer, sir? What happened to your computer?
10,000 viruses hitting at once. The scammer panicked, ripped out the power cable, and started shutting everything down. But it was already too late. Nanobaiter had banned all 3 call centers from any desk, reported every website and phone number, nuked their entire phone system, and started refunding as many victims as possible. And just to add insult to injury, when one of the scammers saw the virus hit, he covered his webcam with his hand like that was going to help. These scammers went from stealing tens of thousands a month to scrambling in the dark with bricked computers. 3 call centers, 1 video, total domination. Now Nanobaiter nuked scammers with 10,000 viruses. But what happens when someone decides to beat them at their own game and literally profit off of it? Arak figured out something wild. What if instead of exposing scammers, you could legally take their money? Here's the setup. Timeshares are one of the oldest cons in the real estate game. You pay tens of thousands of dollars for a hotel room. You can only use 1 week per year.
Even if you don't go, you're still paying for it.
Hidden fees, impossible to cancel, and you're on the hook forever, even if you never show up. But here's the loophole these companies never talk about. To get people in the door, they legally have to pay you $200 just for sitting through their 90-minute sales pitch.
You don't have to buy anything. You just have to sit through their high-pressure sales pitch for at least 90 minutes, and then they legally have to give you a gift card like they promised.
You don't have to buy anything. Just show up, survive the pressure, and walk out with the gift card they promised. So Arak did what any reasonable person would do. He built an army. But there was a catch. These timeshare companies have rules designed specifically to keep people like Arak out. Single men rejected at the door.
You need to be a single woman or married man.
And are you single, married?
You had to be a married couple or a single woman over 28. So Tyler and Arak watched from the outside while their team went in. And the second those doors closed, the pressure started.
The guests are required to stay at a hotel.
The salesperson tried everything, brought in her manager, went one-on-one, kept stacking objections, and when nothing worked, she got frustrated.
I don't know why you guys signed up here. Why did you get a gift card?
After 2 hours, 30 minutes past the legal minimum, they still hadn't seen a single gift card.
Come on, give us the gift cards, please.
Yeah, let's go.
4 different counters, layer after layer of delay tactics, but they held the line. 5 gift cards, $1,000, taken directly from the scammers who were trying to take it from everyone else.
Oh, yes! Yes!
And Eric gave every single dollar away to his audience, because that's exactly what these timeshare companies deserve.
And I'm giving them away to you guys, my beautiful mafia.
To fund the people they were trying to scam in the first place. Eric milked timeshare scammers for $1,000 but that's small change compared to what happens when you go after the people running full-scale international scam operations worth millions. Most people in this video hacked their computers, watched them on their own cameras, or nuked their entire operation with 10,000 viruses. Agent G9, he took scammer karma to a whole other level. It started with a pop-up, your PC has been blocked. Call support immediately.
Hello sir, this side Maribor from Microsoft.
And just like that, the scammer had you. The second you dialed that number, you were handed off to a full-scale operation running day and night shifts. Around the clock, non-stop. And it wasn't just one call center, it was 8. Once they had a victim on the line, the script never changed.
How many hackers are there in your device?
Then tell them their information had been used to visit illegal websites, scare them into thinking they were about to get arrested, then tell them the only way to protect themselves was to immediately move all their money.
So for that reason, before we freeze your accounts and run any kind of investigation on it, we need to see if and secure these funds, right? That makes sense.
And people believed it because these scammers were good. They stayed on the phone the entire time, walked victims to the store, told them exactly which cards to grab and how much to load.
And miss, I can see here there's a one store which you like new home improvements to.
12 gift cards, $500 each, one victim, $6,000 gone in a single afternoon while a guy in India watched on GPS as she drove to Walmart. But Agent G9 was already inside their systems, spread across over 50 computers in the entire office, watching every scam call play out in real time. The second a victim picked up the phone, he was right there watching alongside them, and sometimes he'd call those victims directly.
That's what I thought. I just stopped in store.
Interrupting the scam before it could finish. He saved one woman who'd already been told she was going to get arrested. She'd gone to her bank, put the money back, and was still shaking when he reached her.
Okay, alright, we're gonna take care of this from our end.
He caught a $7,000 cryptocurrency transfer mid-scam and reported it straight to Coinbase. Then he started doing the math. One call center, 1 month, over $238,000 in March alone. Multiply that across 12 months and you're sitting at $2.8 million a year from one building, and there were 8 of them, all flowing out of a scam operation built on fake pop-ups and terrified grandparents buying gift cards at Walmart. And Agent G9 packed everything up, all of it handed straight to the police. And what came back was bigger than anyone expected. 7 more call centers, all tied to the same bosses. A coordinated takedown was already in motion. Then it happened. 2 full days of raids, 8 call centers hit simultaneously, 3 masterminds taken down, 191 scammers arrested on camera, pulled straight out of their chairs and walked directly into jail cells. Laptops seized, phones confiscated, computers stacked in evidence piles, and the 3 ringleaders, DVM, David Day, and Rajan, photographed right there on the floor of the operation they spent years building. And the sentence for stealing millions from hundreds of victims across 3 countries, just 1 to 2 months in jail. That's the part that stings.
Public court records show that each 3 suspects spent at least 1 to 2 months in jail before paying a bail of $500 US.
These guys built an empire on fear, stole millions, and walked out of jail in 60 days. But here's what they can't walk away from. It's all on camera. The raids, the arrests, the empire they thought nobody could ever reach. Agent G9 reached it, and then he put it on YouTube for the whole world to watch. And that's what happens when scammers mess with the wrong people on the internet. If you enjoyed watching karma do its thing, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next time these scammers get exactly what they deserve.